Previously on Lucky Dippers.
Welcome to Argan.
We went into a store where they sold various Moroccan handicrafts, which we weren't really that interested in until we saw the rugs, something we actually happened to need for our newly purchased apartment.
And you have the kids coming running like this and jumping. The rug will not slide on the floor. Are you originally from Holland or from South Africa?
No, originally from the Philippines.
Philippines, they don't speak Holland. They speak Spanish.
I can't remember what it looked like.
Not really.
In Netherlands, those are very expensive. Duur.
They'll do it, yeah.
Someone smoke, you have no problems.
That's like, yeah.
No, 4 year, look.
Hoeveel kost het?
Which one, please? Normally, I saw them for 1,200.
That's expensive.
I know. I said, no, in Netherlands kost er 4,000. 3,500. There's
Ja,
no.
maar gaan dat niet kopen.
No. But me, I make it easy for you. I will make it down to 825.
Maybe 600.
How much?
600.
750. You have the clapped hand for the third buyer. Congratulations.
In de eerste winkel hebben we wel iets gekocht en het was €600. Dus een tapijt, ja.
Because of Tangier's proximity to Spain, the vendors there were very used to tourists and a lot pushier than we were used to. There were even some that followed us for 20 minutes even after we'd repeatedly said no.
Spices like saffron and so on, argan oil in the southern part of the country. We're mostly known for mixtures.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the saffron, called black cumin, from eucalyptus family, this herb. Excellent herb medicine if you got sinus problems, migraines, headaches, sore throat. Again?
Oh, that is good. Yeah. That's surprisingly good.
Moroccan oil for hair, Moroccan oil for skin. Takes away mosquitoes. Culture, strong aphrodisiac, they use it Moroccan women, our women, when they got lazy husbands.
We zijn net naar een drogerij gegaan en het was interessant, maar we hebben niks gekocht.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Excuse me, same price.
Dat was heel goed te doen, maar ik denk dat het een beetje veel was.
I found that the people who are trying to sell you stuff all the time are very tiring. I don't know how many times you can tell the same person no.
Yeah, some of them were actually respectful, like they would ask, but if he said no, then that was it. But then other people, like, they actually just followed you. There's this particularly persistent teenager who was selling some tiny camels, and I said no several times, and he was still following us. He was following everyone, and then he saw my camera, and he's like, "Oh, you take a picture," and he's asking for a tip. I'm like, "I didn't take your picture. Like, I was taking videos of something else, and you walked into it. I'm not gonna tip you for that." And then I heard from other people that in the end he was just flat out asking for money, not even bothering to sell something. They swarm you, like you come out and it's just like, there's just so much. It's pretty exhausting. It's really interesting to see, but I would not see it without a guide.
Yeah. You'd have to do this with a guide. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Das ist hier Ende für Meereslinie und Anfang für Atlantik.
Denkst du, dass sie nicht genug haben zu essen oder trinken?
Ja, wahrscheinlich nicht. Die müssen doch hier am Tag, wenn die ganzen Tag von morgens bis abends wahrscheinlich hier sind, weil die auf die Touristen warten.
Gracias, no.
Not too much money.
Gracias, no. We gaan nu naar de grotten van Hercules en ze zijn grotten van kalksteen, denk ik.
Hercules happy.
Ik dacht dat de camels een beetje mishandeld waren, ik weet het niet.
As Nicole descends into the bowels of the earth. Bom, bom, bom.
So these are called the Hercules Caves.
What they actually did was they were able to carve out millstones out of the limestone, and they used that to actually grind wheat to make flour. That's one of the major things that they did with this. Well, actually, it wasn't so much the wheat for flour. They used it for oil presses for olive oil. So this was actually originally an outcrop like this, and they actually cut the rings. So it's like a giant lifesaver that they cut out. They put one on top of the other. Then there's a groove in it. And you can put the olives in. It squeezes it as you turn it. My understanding is that we always thought that mankind evolved in Ethiopia, but they've now since subsequently found two other areas, and this one is the oldest, where man actually began. I think it was 350,000 years ago.
This time I listened to the explanation in German, so I clearly missed a few things. Good thing Rob listened to the English one.
Or I just made it up, one or the other.
Oh crap, now I'll never know. Oh well, better listen to the Spanish one. That's our impulse right there. Our rug. We wachten in deze rij. Veel rijen hier in Marokko. Wat denk je van Marokko?
Heel goed voor één dag.
We zijn nu in de boot. This is the chaos of the vehicle bay in the ship just before we land in Spain. Everyone's like pushing and trying to get through, and it's like we're all going through the same little exit of the boat, guys. Like this woman here.
Pushed in the back, I got people pushing in front of me with the trolleys, and then they're very rude.
That was insane. Every time we've had to line up, it's been a really crazy experience. The rule is there are no rules. Everyone just rushes for the door. So it's like a whole mass of people all scrambling for one tiny door.
Where they can, they push in front of you. Oh, and then there's my other personal favourite, how the men just pass bags over from one line to the other, which clogs up your line. And here's my next favourite. Let the lady through, that's fine, but quickly the men then push in right behind with them. We hebben een hele goede dag gehad, maar één dag is genoeg.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to join us in our travels.
Also, check out our Lucky Dippers podcast.